Hello every pony, it's me, Melanie, and I'm coming to you all in a very vulnerable state. And that state is I'm not wearing any makeup currently. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you all how I do my eyeliner. Now, if you're like a trans person, I think, or just anybody really, but I'm not really going to be showing you the objective best way to do it because I actually don't know how. I didn't watch any like YouTube videos about it. I kind of just did it on my own, and I'm just gonna be showing you the way I do it. If you have any tips for me, let me know. I hope you learned something. Now my hair's kind of wobbly and stupid right now because I got out of the shower like 10 minutes ago. So mind that. Yeah. Okay. So eyeliner. I've had this eyeliner pen. I don't know what one it is. My mum gave it to me, but I've had it for about 4 years now. I haven't been doing eyeliner for 4 years, but I know it's existed for 4 years. It took me about, I'd say it took me like a few days to get the good eyeliner, honestly. And I'm going to be showing you my secrets, everything I've learned along the way. If you go on my other YouTube channel, if you watch it from the beginning, you can see the slow progression of me learning eyeliner. Like my first video I had none on, and then the next video, the second video I uploaded, was the first time I ever tried doing my eyeliner. Anyway, so if you know what I look like already, you can obviously see just how different like eyeliner makes, because I obviously look a lot different, right? Now when I usually do this, I will put my hair up, but I'm not going to be doing that because I'm scared. Another thing to note is everybody has different eye shapes. My eyes are kind of like hooded, like slightly, and it's important to know this because some people have hooded eyes and they think, oh, it's over, I can never do eyeliner in my entire life. You just have to do it slightly differently, because if you see how my eyes are hooded, if I just went like that, it'd be really hard because like the top of my eye is like covering it a bit like that, right? So it's really hard to do it. Very easy way to get around this is to just simply look upwards and then do it. It will take a bit of practicing. Eyeliner is tricky, it's fidgety, it'll make you very annoyed at the start. I'm so annoyed about how my hair looks right now because I just want it out my face, but it's fine. Anyway, I'm gonna get right into it. I do my eyeliner the same way every single time, which I'll do a little wing, and then I'll do it halfway across the bottom and all the way along the top. Some people with really hooded eyes say that they don't need to do the top lid. Me personally, I do it because I feel like my eyes, that bit is visible. So I'm going to be showing you how to do it. You need a makeup mirror. You can try to do it on like a phone camera or just in a mirror, but it's always easier if you have it on your desk. Now, I'll show you how to do it. So I start off by marking. Should I try to do it in the camera? Yeah, I think it'd be a bit annoying if I did it on this. I'm going to try to do it in the camera, so if it comes out looking terrible. I also have no makeup remover on me right now, so if I mess up, that's it. I can't do it there. Okay, so I start off by making a little mark at the like here. So I do it. So the way I do it is if I look straight, I do it slightly like right here, like the top right of my pupil. So right where like the pupil, it's everybody's eye is different, but that's just how I do it. I leave a little mark at a pretty high point of my eye, which will be, so you can't see. That's annoying. You move it a bit closer, which will be like, can you see it? Like there. See? I made a little mark. So I start with the wing. So then, I used to not, but this is just how I do it now. I feel like it's easier to kind of start not doing the wing, but this is how I've learned to live. And then what I do with my eye is I pull it like that. Very important. It's very important to like move your eye around, because if you just do like this, then it's going to come out looking a bit different than what you imagine it to be. So stretch it out a bit just to keep it straight, you know what I mean? And then I'm just going to do a straight line across to the right a bit. Simple, simple. Got to be very focused here. Okay, so it's looking terrible, but the thing you have to know is, one of the things that's going to hold you back from learning eyeliner is just giving up. Like, if you do it slightly wonky, as you can see, it's slightly like not the way I wanted it to be, don't just give up and erase it. Just keep going, because I promise you, once the finished product is done, it usually looks a lot better than it, like as a finished product. So just just keep going through if you messed up like I have. So I'm just gonna polish it off a little bit so you can't really see. This is a terrible, like, it might be the worst like makeup YouTuber of all time. So that's not what I want it to look like. But we go with the flow, you know, and we shape it around this. So next thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to make a mark at the bottom of my lid, like just underneath the top one, just one light down there. So I'm gonna mark it. There you go. There's a little dot there, and then I'm just gonna simply drag it across and just connect it like that. Make a little triangle. And remember, do not worry about being too like perfect about it, because that's gonna make you worse in the long run. Making flaws is what makes you better, and I still make flaws. So I'm just gonna simply connect it. See that? And it's looking already, just doing the bottom bit, it looks a lot better than I was hoping it out to be, you know, because you just have to go with the flow. And then now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, you know, just like color it in, you know. Just fill in the little white spaces, kind of. Sorry, I do not edit my videos, so I'm sorry if this is dead boring, but I'm going to try to be kind of quick with it. There you go, and that's the first wing right there. Now, I usually would just move on to the next one, and I do both the wings first. But in this case, I'm just going to be showing you how I do like the top of it, and then I'm probably just going to end the video. Actually, maybe I won't. So then I just go into this little bit here, and then this is when you want to start looking up. Remember, look like this. So like tilt your head up, and then look down. Like look in your mirror like that. You know what I mean? I look like a goofball right now, but so I look down. I tilt the mirror. I also tilt the mirror up a bit. You see this? It's like pointing upwards. So I tilt the mirror up. I get right in the. My hair's annoying me. I get right in the corner. Start right there. The camera's moving on its own. Magic. Alright, and it moves these really quick. Now, if you paid attention there, you can see I was doing little like scratches instead of just doing one big line across. I recommend you do that. Why is this camera doing this? The top lid's going to be the hardest part. But one of the things I like about having hooded eyes is the top bit doesn't actually have to be perfect, because your eye kind of covers it a bit. Because you can't really tell, but it's a bit like wonky. Okay, it looks like I messed up a bit because I decided to look back up. That's one of the annoying things about eyeliners. You can't really look around, you just have to wait for it to dry. But the good thing of having hooded eyes is that it covers it, so the top doesn't actually have to be that perfect. It's important to note that people on the street seeing you, and even people directly in your face, are not going to see that tiny little error. Like, I'm aware of the error that I've made, but if you're watching this video, look, like you cannot see anything really wrong with it. And now I'm just going to very quickly do the next eye. And the next eye is always hard to do because, you know, getting them even is probably, honestly, the hardest part about doing eyeliner, and I still can't really get it perfectly. I would recommend trying to, if you're doing a wing, do it a little bit, it's better to do it a bit like shorter, and then you can just kind of like tweak it. You know what I mean? So I'm going to be doing this one. So, and what I do when I do this, I don't know, just watch. So as you know, I do the little mark at the top of my lid, and I go straight across. Now you see how it's like not good there. You see how it's like I've clumped up there. That doesn't matter. Making I'm trying to see that they're not matching. Also, by the way, I'm gonna color this part in, so I just made. If this happens, I just make the top lid thicker. You see how the wings kind of like pointed up a bit. I just fit in the lid. I'm trying to figure this out here. And I'm just gonna make the top bit a bit more straight, I think. Just trying to replicate the other eye, basically. And you have to know that you can bring it back from anything. If this was the worst thing I've ever done in my entire life, I could still make it look like this. You just have to really just genuinely believe in yourself. And I know it's hard to do, but you really do just have to do that. See, I'm noticing that this one sticks up more, so I'm starting to go over it. So I'm going like that. I'm going up and up and up, because I'm going to fill in this bit anyway, so it doesn't really matter. if you make like flaws underneath, you know. Now it looks like it's nowhere near, but trust me, you really do have to trust the process. Just twiddle with it, do some random shit. Alright, let's see what that looks like if I connect it. So you make the mark at the bottom, as you know, and I kind of pull my eye down like that when I do the mark at the bottom, and I just connect it. Look, like, you see what I mean? Let me just color it in real quick. Did you see how like different this looked to that, like earlier? But I didn't even tweak it that much. Just the second that I finished it, it came out looking. Like, can you really see like much of a difference? Like, do they look uneven? Not really. Like, just try not to be too perfect with it because it doesn't matter. And I'm starting to realize now that yeah, you really don't have to do the top lid because it kind of looks the same. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Just notice how I'm kind of just like pulling my skin around, just trying to make it like even and stuff. And there you go, that's like the basic bit. And then the next thing is tweaking, which would be, see this bit, I'm just gonna fill that in. So this bit's thinner than that part. I'm just gonna thicken this line basically so it looks more straight, watch. So I just basically just keep going over it. And that's basically like good enough. Like, again, it's not perfect, but it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't matter. Everybody's just gonna see it and be like, oh, you did your eyeliner. You're better than 99% of people here. And then I'm just gonna simply do that with the other ones here. Just keep going over the top lid until it looks kind of even. And there you go. That's how you do eyeliner, or at least how I do eyeliner. Things to take away: play around with the skin. If you have hooded eyes, kind of look down and tilt your head up, and do not worry about being perfect. That's kind of the main thing. The second you start worrying about being perfect is the second it starts going wrong. Do not tweak it too much. Just, if it looks like it's going wrong, first of all just finish it and then see if it looks good as a finished product. Then if it still looks bad, then you can kind of just like nick at it a little bit, because I promise you everything's like savable. You saw what it looked like earlier. It looked like it was going to shit, but I was able to bring it back, and now my eyes look like they usually do. Thanks for watching.